Hello everyone, we're back. As you can see, today we are streaming for our Shine Scorbunny again. Sorry, let's just mute this. Bear with me. There we are. So as you can see, we're in a new environment. We haven't got the green screen up, and that's because we've actually got our own streaming room now. We've recently moved house, so I've been able to do this. Obviously, there's still a lot to do here. There's probably a lot of echo going on because we've got no noise. What they like the phone panels, we haven't got any of those. And behind me you can see, wrong way. Over here you can see a few bits and pieces. I've just put them in the background for now. We will eventually have a TV back there, so I can play the Xbox and stuff over there. Play the new Call of Duty and things like that. But as it stands at the moment, we've got new setup, new desk, new camera, an extra light. So might look a little bit washed out, but never mind. So we're going to be back at getting our Scorbunny today. It's going to take me a little bit of a while to get into streaming again. It always seems like I always take a big break, but now we will soon have a regular scheduled time. They've just announced the new wild area news, so let's just get that. Would help if I press the right button. Let's just get the new wild area news. So the new wild area news at the moment is all of the G-Max Pokemon. So we're going to get a couple of those today. I've got a list of things that I want to get. But first and foremost, we're going to get our Scorbunny, because we've been hunting for this for ages now. We've got two. We had two, I should say. Here they are. Our two shiny Scorbunnies. We're looking for our Cinderace and hopefully going from there. Trying to fill up our shiny decks. So, nope. There it is. So we've got a couple of shinies here already. As you can see, we've completed the Grookey line. We're just working on getting our shiny G-Max Rillaboom, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. I want to change that to... No, it's not. Sorry about this. I don't know what happened there. So let's just grab the next lot of Pokemon eggs and jump into it. And then we'll be filling up this box as well. So hopefully we get it soon. You'll have to let me know what new setup is like. And yeah, we'll go from there. While I'm here, let's turn the Wi-Com on. Just because what we're going to do is periodically we're going to jump into some raids every now and then. As you can see, we've got a few already loaded up. I'm not after a Sandaconda today, but I might do a couple. Let's just load some. Oh, Hitmonchan, Gengar. I am actually looking for a Gengar. So let's see if we can get into this to start the stream off. It's looking promising, but I don't want to jinx it. Oh yeah. We got in and then they quit on us. That's not good. Okay, well I guess we're just going to go back to egg hunting. Do a few egg hunts. As always, we've got our cup of tea. Got a nice new Eevee mug. How do you make Eevee better? Well, you turn it into an Umbreon. That's how. So that's the hot tea. We've also, as always, got our cold tea. So yeah, business as usual. Business as usual. You might hear our doorbell go off. I'm expecting an Amazon parcel just to help with the stream setup. Well, it's not even to help with the stream setup. I've ordered some cable trays for all of the wires underneath the desk, so it's not really important for you guys, but it's going to make the stream, well, not even the stream, it's going to make this setup a lot better. because right now I have got cables running everywhere. We've been living in this house now for just over a month. It's taken a little while to even get our Wi-Fi sorted. So now it's all up and running. I went to get Wi-Fi sorted, get the setup done, and now here we are. You might see me peering over to this screen over here. For the first time in my life, I have now got a dual monitor setup, which has made life a lot easier. So I've now got a screen here in front of me with all the gameplay on it, as opposed to using the big TV that I had before, when I would normally look off over to the right hand side. Or on the stream, I think it was the left because I flipped the camera, where I've now reverted it back to normal. I've got a good feeling about today. I feel like we are going to get a shiny. Hopefully a couple. We've got a little over 2 weeks now till we get Sword and Shield. No, we haven't. We've already got Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet. You already know that I'm going to be sitting here streaming Scarlet and Violet, much like we did with BDSP. And honestly, I have no idea how many parts that's going to be, because apparently from what I've seen, the world is quite expansive. So there's going to be a lot going on. These are old eggs from last stream that we never got around to hatching. So only time will tell whether we get a shiny or not. If you guys have any suggestions on how to improve the stream also, all ears. And if there's any content that you want to see on the channel in the future, do feel free to let me know. I think I said it last time. Out of 20 Pokemon revealed, what's your favourite? What's my favourite? Gotta say I really like Satitan. Satitan's cool. I'm still getting to grips with all the names. Or like the Ghost Gardevoir looking thing. Have no idea how to pronounce it yet. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be using that. I think it's a Scarlet. No, it's not. It's a Violet exclusive. So that's pretty cool. Starters, I'm still holding out more hope for. Like I say, I want to see what the evolutions look like before passing judgment on them. They've all got potential. All got amazing amount of potential, actually. But yeah, we're just waiting to see on that one. But yeah, so I would say that there's a lot up there. I've got to say this is probably one of the games that I've been most excited for. So yeah, we just see what's yet to come. I quite like Cloth as well, actually. It's pretty cool. I just want to know if you can catch a Titan Pokemon. I don't think you can, but if you can, that would be incredible. Let's get some more eggs. There we go. We will check the Wycom after every set of eggs, just in case. So let's have a little look at the Wycom, see what that's saying. Let us... I keep doing that. I've been playing the Xbox a lot lately. So I'm trying to get used to the buttons because they're slightly different on the Pro controller than what they are the Xbox controller. So yeah, just going to take me a bit of time to get used to. I've got to say, I can't remember what it's called, but the Ghost Dog, the Ghost Dog's pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot to be excited for in Scarlet and Violet. I think we're going to get a shiny in our raids today. I don't know why, I've just got a really good feeling about them. Like I say, I'm not even hunting for shinies in the raids. There's just a few G-Max Pokemon I don't have yet, so I might even fly over to the wild area and have a little look at some raids myself, rather than just waiting for the Wycom. Butterfree is pretty cool. We got a good Butterfree in Pokemon Home already. But yeah, so we're just wait and see. I might go after another Butterfree. I'm very interested to see what the Scarlet and Violet gameplay is going to be like. Really looking forward to it. We've only got to wait a couple more days as well, which is even better. So I just want to get a lot of the things on this game squared away. I already know what I want to go for next. I know obviously we've got the starts to take care of, but after this I'm going to go for a Zigzagoon. Go after the Zigzagoon line, only because they're a Galarian form, and I want to get all my Galarian forms done, dusted, and out of the way. So if we get Galarian forms done, that would be good. I've not changed the counter yet. Here we go. Let's just put this to that for now. This is now officially my longest hunt. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. Sometimes they come really quickly. Sometimes they take forever. So yeah, I know obviously I'm not centered in our little camera, or I should say up there. There. I know I'm not centered in the camera. It's a little bit distracting for me, but like I said, because we're still waiting to get the whole entire room done, I just think this is the best way of doing it so far. Behind me you can see a couple of Pokeball replicas. So you got the Pokeball, the Ultra Ball, you got all of the original manga. So I think we've got up till the end of, I want to say, the Hoenn arc over the back there. They've not released Sinnoh in the collector's edition yet, so I haven't got Sinnoh Saga. But from what I've read so far, I think the manga is fantastic. And honestly, it makes me wonder why they stick with Ash. Okay, yes, I know he's got a Pikachu. Yes, that's cool. It's the mascot. They want it all around all the time. But honestly, some of the adventures that the other characters go on is just unreal. They should do like an anime's chronicle, if you want to call it that. Not an anime's chronicle, a manga chronicle. Bit kind of like how they done it for just a series called Pokemon Chronicles, how they followed like Jimmy for a little while. I think that was a fantastic little anime, and I think they should do more things like that. But that's just my personal opinion. I just think it's cool to... I've done it again. I've got to get used to these buttons again. I think Ash should be protagonist and maybe a mini-series. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want them to get rid of Ash. I think Ash is a cool character. I just think maybe like a YouTube series, and just like, I know they kind of technically already have done it in Pokemon Generations, but they only sort of gave Pokemon Generations one episode each. So I feel like it'll be cool to see, I don't know, an actual full anime. Now, the Toxtricity is one that I want to jump into, but I don't know if it's... Yeah, I thought it would have already started. Toxtricity is one that people are going to want a lot of. Let's try to go for the Colossal instead. See if we can get into that one. Oh, it's looking promising. Oh, we're in. Okay. So, Colossal... What I've done as well is I've just got a couple of Pokemon together that I know will absolutely destroy no matter what we come up against in Zacian and Eternatus. So I'm going to go with Eternatus this time. Probably probably could go Colossal, my own Colossal, but I'm going to go over Eternatus because I know it hits hard. I didn't even check to see what kind of Pokeballs I've got either. If this is a shiny, I'm going to be kicking myself. Absolutely kicking myself. Looks like it's just the two of us. Eternatus and Groundon to take on a G-Max Colossal. Water Pokemon should be fought on. Yeah, they are. Didn't even think about water Pokemon. Only because, like I said, like the ones that I've got in my party at the minute, I haven't really got anything that goes strong against. I suppose I've got a trying to think what it's called. A Dreadnought. I've got a Dreadnought in the boxes, but like I said, with all of these, we probably take it out. That Wishy-Washy should come in clutch if it uses the right moves. Also, actually, while I'm in a Dynamax battle, I'm really looking forward to like the Terra battles as well. Like, because you don't have to wait for everyone to take their turn, you can just attack at will. And then when you're noticing one of your friends is like, oh, a Turner Beam. When one of your friends is like getting low health, you could just cheer them on, and then it will help. See, I don't think that does Groundon like any justice, because like to me, a Groundon should be quite like big anyway. So when it G-maxes, it's kind of like how I think it should be. Like when you can see it compared to like the characters, I feel like it's just that big normally. It's like a Whale Lord. When a Whale Lord like Dynamaxes, it's very underwhelming because they should be that big anyway. Yeah, see, it is 4 times, but oh, and it's got a steam engine. That's why we don't use. That's why we don't use water types. Completely forgot about steam engine, to be honest with you. He's gone for me again. Well, I just don't think that's very fair. Like if I had to rest because of a Turner Beam, I didn't get a second turn. Maybe a Turner Beam is a 2. Okay, well maybe let's just use Dynamax Cannon instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use Dynamax Cannon instead. At least Dynamax Cannon, then we can just attack into it. Wobbuffet, you safeguard. Good move. Helping out the rest of the team. I like it. Wow, he really is going for me. Wobbuffet just tanks that. I love this animation. Didn't do much though. Didn't do much. Groundon is putting in work though, to be fair. Groundon is putting in work. Oh, nice. And it uses counter. I didn't actually really need one, so I'm not going to catch it. It's just one of them things that's pretty cool to do. Get a lot of like other bits and pieces for it as well, which is good. Really, I want a... I don't really need a Butterfree. I'm going to go back to Egg Hatching. Yeah, don't really need a Butterfree. I might attempt a Butterfree in later on, but right now let's just go back to what we're here to see. And that is the shinies. Oh, a Ditto. Do you know what? The Ditto is appealing to me. I'm not going to go for it, but it is appealing because last time I had a Ditto raid, it was a shiny and for a Pokeball hit and it busted out. It was a bit more than a Pokeball. It was a, what's it called? Ultra Ball. And yeah, just busted out. Can't wait to hop on a Dynamax raid. Yeah, they are cool. I do like Dynamax raids. I think the new raid system is going to be better. How we don't have to wait for all the other people. We can just keep on attacking. But Dynamax raids are cool. The other ones, of course, the max raid dens. Just because, again, you can get shiny Pokemon pretty easy from them. Also, I've heard, I've never got one. But I haven't done them enough, I don't think. And there's also a chance that you can get yourself a shiny legendary from them. So they are pretty cool. This Pokemon just does not want to happen, does it? I've forgotten as well. Where you go? We're on 356. No, 3. Why do I keep wanting to say 3? 560. People want to trade Torkoal. I don't know why Torkoal's popping up. Must be quite a popular one. But yeah, there's even some G-Maxes that in the entirety of this game being out I haven't got yet. So I haven't actually got a G-Max Kingler. And I really want a G-Max Kingler. Haven't got a G-Max Flapple. Again, I want a G-Max Flapple. So there's plenty of things that I still need to get hold of. I do like Scorbunny, I've got to say. It's one of my favourite starters, actually. Or it's up there with my favourites. Again, one downside to this generation was how humanoid the Pokemon were. Like the final stages. Kind of like the idea of going back to Gen 1, Gen 2, where they're just absolute beasts. Love Reboot. Reboot is awesome. I love Shiny Reboot as well. I really love Shiny Reboot. As I said before, I think in one of my other streams, I have got a Pokemon Home video coming out at the end of the year. That's just going to have to wait a little while longer though. For Home, I wanted to just do it at the end of the year because then I can have a chance to put everything into Home. Maybe start even putting in some Scarlet and Violet things before I do it. There's a lot missing from my Home, and I have got Pokemon from other generations that do need to come over. The reason I've done that is, so my Kanto Pokemon, I'm playing Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, so a lot of them are missing because I've just not had time to sit down and play those. I've got them all on Pokemon Let's Go, that I can put over if I wanted to, but it's just not the way I want to do things. You think it could be a favourite middle stage. It's up there. One thing that's got it beat, or a couple of things that have it beat. I like, really like Water or Charmeleon and Ivysaur. So that's certainly up there. Another thing that's got it up to be up there is Frogadier. Frogadier is fantastic. Love Frogadier. Quite like the Johto middle stages. Johto middle stages are cool. Or even goes so far to say the same for Hoenn. Hoenn have got some cool middle stages. Kalos have got some cool middle stages. Like Breaksin's my favourite of that whole entire line. I wasn't a huge fan of Delphox. But breaks in, absolutely love. And actually, speaking of that line, those starter Pokemon have some of the best shinies going. Even Chestnut, and I'm not a huge fan of, well, I don't mind Chestnut, but his shiny form is fantastic. And then I think the same about the Alolan forms, sort of like the Alolan starters. They've got some really nice shinies. Mainly Decidueye shiny. It's really good. And even Litten, actually. Torracat and Incineroar got a fantastic shiny. And actually, I like all of them. All of their shinies are good. That was a good year for shinies, that one. I'm excited to see the new shinies, I tell ya. Vileplume. Not really a fan of Vileplume. Let's just run around and see what's what. Here we go. Let's just preemptively put that to 70. If not, we can always change it if we get them in this eggs. Here we go. I don't know how long we're going to be live for today, but we're going to be live for a good couple of hours. Another good thing about this desk, I've actually got a standing desk. So when I need to, I can just raise the desk and stand up for a little while. Just because sitting down all day is not too good. I think next stream I am going to position myself more center of the camera. Just because I think it's going to look better. But yeah, until we've got the rest of the whole setup, I didn't really want to do it. I feel like you'll get Scorbunny today and you'll start Zigzagoon. I hope so. We've done 4 episodes of Scorbunny and we haven't got it. So I'm not giving it a choice. We are getting Scorbunny today. Whether Scorbunny wants it or not, we're getting Scorbunny today. Now I'm hoping that the maths works out that 570 is a multiple of 30. I just want to make sure. You'll think Zigzagoon will come in under 100. I hope so. I absolutely hope so. If we can get one or two shinies today, that would be fantastic. If we get more than that, then, you know, this is the greatest stream ever. But until then, we're just going to be plugging away. Keep plugging away. I've got another post going up on Instagram today as well. So if you guys follow us over on Instagram, you'll be seeing our Pokemon Heart Gold adventures. We've just got to... Well, the post I'm about to put up is just arriving in Moo Farm, where we actually are in the game. So Instagram's a little bit further behind where I actually am. I am just about to take on Jasmine in Olivine. So it's a little bit further behind, but by the time we stream next week, it should have caught itself back up. Because on Instagram, I try to post as often as I can. So for like the next 3-4 days, we're going to have posts going up. They'll normally go up about 6 p.m. UK time. So if you're interested to see our adventures over there, then please do give us a follow over there. And then anything else that we get, we will be able to... I've actually got a stream deck as well, which will allow me to make some clips whilst I'm streaming. So what I can do is I can just press on the stream, the clip button on the stream deck, and it'll record a couple of seconds before, so I can put some more reactions up on the channel. It just so happens that from the last reaction that we got, we haven't really got anything back, so... We're going to get some reactions today, though, I tell you. Oh, dear. It can't take us too much longer, surely. I mean, we've been at this for 4 streams now. 4 streams. I don't even remember what my last shiny was. I think my last shiny I got, well, it would have been a Pokemon Go, but on the actual RPGs, my last shiny I got was on BDSP when I got a couple of Starly. Got a couple of Starly over there. Still need to get a couple more. Mainly because I got gender variants and I like to try and get all my gender variants. So that's good. I've got to say, I think playing on this little screen here is so much better because I can actually see it while it's happening as opposed to seeing it after the fact, which is good. Okay, so that puts us on 7-5. 5-7-5. If anybody's thinking about getting a Pro Controller, I must say, definitely do it before Scarlet and Violet come out. Because playing those games with a Pro Controller is going to be so much better than the Joy-Cons. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the Joy-Cons. But just being able to sit here with an actual controller in my hand, it just feels a lot better. And I think with those, so I've not played Legends Arceus with the Joy-Cons. But to me, that game was meant for Kingler. It wasn't meant for Kingler. It was just meant for a Pro Controller, in my opinion. Just because there's so much to see, so much to do. You want to be able to move around and things like that. Guys, we've got a Kingler. After me saying I don't actually have one yet, we've got one just sitting there. And against a Kingler, we're going in with Rillaboom. I'm ready to battle. Guys, I'm about to get my first G-Max Kingler. First G-Max Kingler. This is going to be our first shiny of the day is coming up right now. Right now. Can feel it happening. It's not a shiny, but it's still a G-Max Kingler. G-Max Kingler is cool as well, to be fair. G-Max Kingler. Look at it. That's awesome. You definitely... I think you do. You really do. So G-Max Kingler. I'm going to get a couple of these today. Hopefully. If we can actually get into the raids. But I'm going to aim to get a couple of G-Max Kinglers today. Careful of ice type. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of ice type moves. Regieleki. That's awesome. I still haven't played through the Isle of Armor and got my Regieleki yet. It's not even the Isle of Armor. Crown Tundra. Haven't played for either of them, so it doesn't matter. But still need to get it. So I'm going to get my Regieleki, certainly. And Regidrago. Those two are fantastic. Kingler's grown more aggressive. Good. I want it to be at its most powerful when I beat it. Outrage. Nice. Good move. Nice. Our team's looking strong. Foam Burst. Wow. That must be its G-Max move. Like its exclusive G-Max move. It's really cool. Oh, what has it done? The speed of our whole team fell. Okay. Oh, and it's using Sword Dance. Okay. Now we're going to have to be careful. Because it's probably going to be quicker than us. And it's going to be stronger as well. We're going to have to be careful here, people. Max Lightning's good. Nice. Nice. Let's put a shield back up straight away, but it's okay. Oh, it's used harder now and all. That only puts it back to normal though, because it's just dropped. It's just had a defensive drop, so we'll get it soon. Nice, that Forathorn's putting in work. Crabhammer, good move. Finally gonna hope. Well, I can't even say it because we've still got to capture the Pokemon. But hopefully, we get ourselves our G-Max Kingler. Hopefully. Oh, yes! Regieleki puts in work every time. Yes, we're going to catch it. What we're going to catch it in. Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Here we go. I'm so nervous. Has it done it? Oh, it's done it. Get in. It's done it. Finally got ourselves a G-Max Kingler. We'll take that all day long. All day long. Good job, Kingler. Kingler, go to a box. Nice. That's a locked one. It's a Corvus Squire. Oh, no, what have I done? That's locked. I do want to get a new G-Max. That's not going to work, is it? Is it? It might work. Oh, we're in. Surely we're in. Oh, yes. So it turns out this is not just a shiny hunting stream. This is also just a Pokemon shield stream. But I do want a Dreadnought. Do need a new G-Max Dreadnought. So if we can get one, that'd be good. Look at that. That's just an awesome Pokemon. Dreadnought's fantastic. Love Dreadnought. Absolutely love Dreadnought. What a great Pokemon. Great Pokemon. Choose Drum Beating. Again, much like before, I'm going to get a couple of Dreadnoughts. So we'll do this raid and then we'll do some more eggs. We're just going to vary it up a little bit today. Just going to vary it up a little bit. Oh, Dreadnought's brought out his shield. Magical Leaf. It's good. Didn't expect Togekiss to have Magical Leaf. We're here with a 4-time effective. Oh, that's a shiny as well. Nice. That's quite a nice shiny Maractus, actually. Maractus is a nice shiny. Storm Drain. Set itself up quite well, actually. Storm Drain. We'll have it soon, though. Hit with Magical Leaf. Nice. Break its shield. Hopefully it doesn't put one up straight away. I put one up straight away. Never mind. Never mind. That's how we do it, though. That's good. 4 times effectiveness. Petal Dance comes in to finish. Finish strong. I have already got one of these, so I'm only going to Great Ball it. Because we've got a lot of them. I'm not too fussed if we catch it or not, because we have already got one. I mean, another one would be nice, but... we might have it. There's the third shake. And we've caught it. Nice. Nice. Happy with that. Dreadnought to add to the mix. It didn't take too long. Let's just double check again. Garbodor, it's a locked one though, so that's okay. Let's just put this back to where it should be. There we go. Let's go back to the egg hatches. Was that a Shuckle? An Espeon, Shuckle. There's some good Pokemon here. Should have really gone for the Galarian Stunfisk just in case it was a shiny, but... just grab a few eggs. Start riding around. This shiny is definitely going to be on its way soon though. I want to say we're getting 600. It'll come in the next 25. 600 is going to be my guess. Hopefully it will come before, but I would like to think we're getting 600. I think there's going to be a lot of people doing raids lately as well. Just because, like I say, it's new wild area news. It's a chance to everyone get their G maxes. So I think there'll be a lot of raids going on. So if you do need any G max Pokemon, now is the time to do it. Do you know, the one thing that I have got to say that I really liked about the Pokemon community during COVID was that community raid hour. I believe it was Cerebi Joe that sort of organised a lot of it and everyone jumped onto it. And I think that's our Amazon order, so I'll be right back. Brilliant, we're back. It was our Amazon order. It's kind of like an unboxing video now. Maybe I shouldn't do this on stream. Either way, all that Amazon order is it's just a it's a cable tray. Nothing too exciting, so we won't open it now. Oh, I've never ran up them stairs before. Like, it's so quick. So right now I'm in a basement, so that's why I've had to take our doorbell's like detachable, so I can bring the doorbell anywhere I go. So yeah, I've had to bring the doorbell down with me in case we get any parcels or anything like that. God, I'm all out of breath now. So I've decided I'm only going to do raids that are on my list. Okay, so we're only going to do raids that are on the list. I'm not going to put that. I should really have tried to edit the list into the stream somehow, but I've got a list locked in my brain of what we need. Ideally, I want a Flapple and Appleton. Really, Flapple will be the most ideal, but can do an Appleton. Appleton will be good too. I need to take a drink. Oh. Nope, and I've not shut the door. Let's go quickly shut the door. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's get back to it. Oh, I don't think we'll have any more interruptions today. I'm not expecting any more Amazon parcels or anything like that. So, and we had our Christmas wreath delivered today too. So I'm not expecting that anymore. That was delivered this morning, which was good. And I've just been sent a overview trailer. Oh, it's a Scarlet and Violet trailer. Trying to debate whether to watch it now on stream. Does anyone want to watch a trailer real quick? Do you know what? We're going to do it. I've never done a live reaction. I am back. Yes. Sorry I've been away for so long. There's a... I know, you've just sent it to me. I'm trying to decide whether we watch it live now or not. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's have a little look. I'm not going to be watching it on the... let's have a little look. People want the live trailer. Okay. Right. So, now if I remember how to do this quickly, let us okay. Not that one. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to... I wasn't expecting... Oh, okay. I found it. Let's bring this down. We found it, everyone. We found it. You're going to get my raw and honest opinion of this trailer. Let's just cover the gameplay quickly. Just cover the gameplay. That'll do. That's good enough. Right. So, now if I was to click this. No, Subway is not sponsoring this video. And if we... I don't know if the sound's on. I hope it's not. Because I don't want any copyright or anything like that. Hang on. I don't think it's showing. It's not showing. Maybe we'll have to watch it like this. Maybe. Let's just... Sorry everyone, I'm just quickly... I'm just editing little bits and pieces. Now we're going to want... No, that's too much. Let's go 250, 290. 500, 550. Let's go 650. Nope, let's go 700. That's close enough. That's good enough. Let's just watch it like this. I don't know if the sound's going to come through, but we'll just watch it like this and see. This is so cool. I don't even know how long this video is. 5 minutes. We're really going to sit here for 5 minutes. I can't speak Japanese, so I don't know what they're saying. I'm just looking at the gameplay. No, I'm so excited for this game. So excited for this game. This is really cool. This looks like such a good game, I'm sorry. I don't know who to choose. I think I'm going to go Sprigatito. But Fuecoco's pretty cool too. Quaxley is cool, but I don't think it's for me. Koraidon and Miraidon are awesome. Look at the detail in them. Koraidon's going to be my main one though, I think. I'm going to get them both, but Koraidon certainly is my favourite of the two. This is so cool. So cool. I don't know why we're watching this live. I feel like I should have just done a whole video on this one, but... Team Star. I'm really curious about Team Star, just to see what their whole deal is. Gym leaders. I can't remember her name. Norma, I guess. Smoliv's cool. I don't think I should be watching this whole 5 minutes of it. I mean, it is 5 minutes long. Well, we're halfway through it now anyway. Arven's pretty cool. Clorf! I said I like Clorf. Clorf's cool. Clorfy's cool. Oh, look at that. Eevee's wicked. Wiglet. I'm curious about Lechonk's evolution. I think that would be pretty cool. Fido. Fido's a cool little Pokemon. So Titan's a really cool Pokemon. Wooper. I don't know if they have the same evolution, so I don't know if it's a Quagsire or whether they've got a different evolution. I think I've seen someone it's a different evolution, but I could be wrong. That's cool. Auto battle's a really cool feature. I'm just going to be very upset if they end up killing a shiny Pokemon when I have that feature on. Everyone should know my opinion about this by now. It's not great. Love the idea. Hate the crowns. This game looks... It does look insane. But I do not like them crowns. Get rid of the crowns. Even if it's just the top part of the crown. I don't mind like the little bit around the head. But the whole entire thing... I'll show you what I mean actually. It's quite hard to... Hang on. We're going to go back here, right? Oh, God. I didn't mean to full screen it. Right. So... You see the bit on top of Eevee's head with like the little bits of fire and the diamond. That's fine. Don't mind that. I'm happy with that. But why do you need the rest of it? Like, who needs that big flame on their head? That's my one gripe about this game though. Everything else looks amazing. See, so this is what we were talking about earlier. How like you don't have to wait for any of the people to select their moves. You could just use your move, your move, your move, your move. You haven't got to wait for anyone else. Oh, Zooril's tiny. That's so cool. They're well cute. I like the customization options, got to say. Mute the video in case there's... Yeah, you're right, actually. Oh, wrong button. Let's mute the video. I didn't know the sound was coming through. Yeah, you're quite right. Kamala, that's pretty cool. Magnemite looks insane. You can see how shiny Magnemite are. A Lechonk sandwich. And she's making a Lechonk eat it. Terrible. This game looks amazing though, to be fair. Belly bolts are awesome. Cool little Pokemon. Yeah, this is a really cool game. Really cool game. Love them Pokemon. Look at them. The two of them are awesome. Again, can't pronounce their names yet. I'll get there though. That's a really cool video. It's taken up like 5 minutes of the stream, but that's still cool. That's really cool. Big fan of that. Very big fan of that. Wow. And of course it was interrupted. That's really cool though. I gotta say, big fan of that. We can actually get back into the actual what we've come to do today, but that was still pretty cool. And that is on my list. I want a Toxtricity, so let's go after Toxtricity if it can let me. Kind of topic, whatever it is. Okay, cool. I used to watch the Digimon, like, was it the anime? There's been a few animes. Yeah, I used to watch a little bit of Digimon. Don't really know too much about it anymore, but I will certainly check it out. Is it on the Switch or is it on something else? Let's just use this. Let's go Colossal. Yeah, is it on the Switch or is it on another console? It's on the Switch. Okay, pretty cool. I'll definitely give it a check. I'll definitely have a little look at it. Like I say, I was actually having a little look at some games last night on the Switch. So yeah, being on the Switch, it was pretty cool. I don't know which Toxtricity this is. Is it a high amp or a low amp? I want a low amp one. I've got a high amp one already. And the high amp one is pretty good. Like stat wise, I mean it's pretty good. If I get a low amp one, that would be fantastic. I think it's kind of, oh no, it's amp and I can't remember the other one. It's just an amped form and I don't know what the other one is. Here we go. Psychic. Mewtwo's awesome. Great Pokemon. Absolutely great Pokemon. Let's put his shield up. I'm a little bit lost now after that little bit of a detour. It was a fantastic trailer. I can't wait for Scarlet and Violet. That is going to be an absolutely incredible game. Absolutely incredible game. I'm really looking forward to them. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, yeah, last night I was looking at some Switch games. See, look, I'm all over the place. So I was looking at getting Spyro. They've got Spyro Trilogy out. So I might get Spyro as well. Because those games are wicked playing up when I was growing up. They've also got Crash Bandicoot as well, which is another one that I'm really tempted to get. And then whilst I was looking at these yesterday, it did occur to me that I might even potentially have like a second channel launch where we play random games, like anything really. Like we can play like I say, I might do Spyro, Digimon. I might even have a little look at. So it'll be worth having a little look. Haven't made any concrete plans to launch a second channel, but it's been on my mind for a little while. But first and foremost, like, Pokemon's my favourite game ever. So that's why I predominantly go with Pokemon. Because like I say, it is just my favourite game I've ever played from when I was a kid. And it's going to be my favourite game all the way till I end up dying. I haven't played much Pokemon Unite, I will say. Fall Guys is a fun game, I heard. Okay. Yeah. I've heard people talk about Fall Guys before. Don't really know what it's about or anything like that. But I will certainly have a little look into that as well. There's so many games out at the minute. Like I said, we've got new Pokemon coming out soon. We'll have... what else have we got coming out soon? There's another game coming out. Oh, Harry Potter. Harry Potter's coming out soon. That's going to be awesome. I'm getting that on the Xbox. I've just recently bought... Can't think of the name. Call of Duty. Been playing Call of Duty. So that's another one that's really cool. And so I've got to say, it's a good time to be a gamer. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. That's the one. That's the one. I don't even know what form of toxicity this is, but there's only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Let's hit with a solar beam. It's not. I'm not going to be able to hit it, but Shadow Ball, nice. Mewtwo's awesome. Mewtwo is awesome. Dying Light. I've not seen anything to do with Dying Light. What kind of game is it? Yeah, I've not seen anything to do with Dying Light. I think it was one of the ones that I sort of like... I did a very generic... a very generic sort of like search on Amazon. I just put into the search bar like Nintendo Switch games. And it did come up, but I didn't actually look into it. Now let's find out what one we got. Which Toxtricity did we get? Oh, it's a low amp. That's what we wanted. The zombie power core game, essentially you can travel anywhere, climb anything. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of a game that I got a few... Like when I first ever bought my Xbox One, it come with a game called Sunset Overdrive. Kind of sounds a little bit like Sunset Overdrive. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll see you later, dude. Elden Ring. Elden Ring, again, is also another one. Elden Ring will certainly one that I will be playing at some point. Oh, we got some egg hatches. Nice. After all of that, we got some egg hatches. Okay. So weird being underground. I can hear loads of things happening above me. At least I hope it's happening above me. Now I can hear cars going over the road and all sorts. Next egg. We're getting our shiny today, people. We're getting our shiny today. I mean, it's the 4th one that we're doing. It's literally the 4th stream of Scorbunnies. We're going to get it today. I think I'm on 580. Okay. I'm running around doing nothing. No, why am I trying to save it? A million miles away. Let us... Toxicity. Let's move to here to join the other ones that we've got. No, we're not on 580. We're on 585. I think it's 585. Is it? 575, 580, 585. We are right. Never mind. We are right. There we go. Right, let's just have a quick little look on this. Copper jar is on my list, but I'm going to skip copper jar at the moment. Just because I want to get us some more egg hatches. We start flying through the egg hatches now. We've been live a little while, and yeah, we need to get ourselves back up on the egg hatches. We might even get 2 today. You never know. You never know. Here we go. The only problem with these egg hatches, they are quite boring and monotonous. It's you've really got to be dedicated to getting the shiny, because otherwise you're just riding round and around and around and around. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's locked. I was getting all excited about a Blastoise raid then. It's bloody locked. Getting all excited for no reason. So when we do get this Scorbunny, I'm not going to evolve it on the stream because I like to check out their stats. And I can't do the stats until we've gone to Pokemon Home. Going to grab my Switch and Pokemon Hunt, Slowpoke Hunt, Pokemon Hunt, Slowpoke Hunt and G-Max. I would advise it. Like I said, if you need any G-Maxes, it is now a really good time to go get it. Really good time to go get your G-Maxes because they've got the event on. I think this puts us on 585, 590, maybe 590. Certainly 585 at the moment. Okay. Just having a little look at what we could do in terms of how often do you stream. I stream at the moment once a week. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to be streaming regularly on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I think it's more likely going to be Wednesday from now on, as opposed to Tuesdays. In the old house, it used to be a Tuesday, but at the moment, it's definitely going to be every Wednesday. And some weeks there might be 2 streams per week, but at the moment, it's every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And like I said, we will be more regular now as well, because we have this. It's not necessarily an office, but it's more of like a room that I can just come to and stream. We've got our office upstairs, and this is my basement now. I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want. So yeah, so now that we've got sort of like a dedicated streaming place, we'll certainly stream more often. Like I said, on this back wall here behind us, we're going to have a TV. And on there, we'll probably have like that. That would just be my place to go play Xbox. Whereas right now, I've got to sit at the desk and play it. I've forgotten to turn my settings off. Let's turn off all of those. You want to see what that Pokemon memorabilia is? Okay. And just bear with me for a moment. I'll go grab some of it. Let me go show you what it is. So we start with these. These are the replica Pokeballs from the Wand Company. I've only got these 2 at the moment. I've got a lot more to get. I'll put this down for now. In this box, it's an Amazon box, but these are all my Pokemon manga. So, like I said, it's volumes 1 to 10. 1 being the original manga, 10 being Emerald and Sapphire. And then these are probably the ones that I'm most... This is probably the thing that I like the most. These are gym badges. So these are Sinnoh gym badges. I bought these when we completed our playthrough of Platinum over on Instagram. I've got the next set being ordered on... It'll be coming soon. The next set will be the Johto gym badges and the Kanto gym badges. So what I do is every time I complete a game on our playthrough on Instagram, I'll buy the corresponding gym badges after winning that league. So at the moment we're playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So I will be collecting the Johto Gym badges next. Like I said, I'm just about to take on Jasmine on those games. And then once I've done the Pokemon League the first time, I'll get myself the Johto badges. Second time, I'll get the Kanto badges. And so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what all of those things behind me are at the moment. I've got loads of other stuff. I've got like the Pokeball Plus somewhere, and that I would normally have on display. As well as so many other bits and pieces. A little while ago, McDonald's had the Pokemon toys in their Happy Meals. I collected all of those. So I work for a building developer as a salesperson, but in the house that we've started renting, it's got a basement. So here I am in the basement. My other half, she has work in the office upstairs. She works for the NHS, but she's got active learning. So sort of like they basically give her extra learning to do at home. So that's why she's got the office. So we've made a deal. She can have the office if I can have the downstairs. So I think I've got the better half of that deal. Because there's, wherever it is, here in this cupboard is a storage cupboard. It's quite a big storage cupboard. So I keep all of the, like all of our streaming bits and stuff in there. Like I've got the boxes for the key lights, for the monitors, and all of that stuff in there. And then in the door to my right, that's out to the main part of the basement. I'm looking at possibly turning that into a home gym. There's also a downstairs toilet in there as well. So it's a pretty cool place to live. Like I said, we've only been living here for about a month now. So we've got still got a long way to go to get the place how I want it, but it's not too bad. Like I say, I spent all of the last 2 weeks trying to get this streaming room set up. So we've got RGB lights put in. That took all of about 2 hours. Well, not even 2 hours, about an hour of me standing on a chair, just putting all of those up. And like I said, when I'd done the streaming room, it gave me an excuse then to upgrade all of our equipment. So a lot of the stuff I had previously from my mum and dad's house, such as the computer that has a built-in webcam, but I've now got an external webcam, which is the one here on top of the actual monitor I'm gaming on. And then I also bought myself another key light, so an Elgato key light, and that's obviously why my face is looking very bright right now. No, looking forward to Overworld Shinies on Scarlet and Violet. I am buzzing for Overworld Shinies on Scarlet and Violet, because Scarlet and Violet, I think, because they've changed the way that eggs happen now, and eggs are going to happen in your basket when you go picnicking, I think the Overworld Shiny odds are going to be higher, which is going to make our streams a lot more exciting. Because, like I said, riding round on a bicycle, for you viewers, it is not the most entertaining. And I completely understand that. But yeah. Very creative playing Pokemon from Instagram. I used to do a choose your own adventure series from my friends. Oh, that's pretty cool. It might be something that we even look at doing on this channel. I might start up a new save file, and we can do something like that, I suppose. That'd be pretty cool. I can take on your suggestions. We can use everyone's favourite Pokemon. And like I say, we could chop and change it as we go through. What I will say is my Instagram playthroughs, they're more of like an anime style adventure. So not everything's going to be fully evolved. I'm not going to capture every single Pokemon. So there's plenty of things that I'm doing with the Instagram. And it's mainly just to keep me motivated, to be honest with you. Like I say, I am working on Pokemon Home, but I want to capture all the Pokemon from their original regions. So if there's Kanto Pokemon, it's going to come from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. If it's a Johto Pokemon, it will come from either Heart Gold, Gold, Silver, Crystal, something like that, and so on and so forth. So our next game that we're going to play over there will be Pokemon Black and White 2. So I'm looking forward to that because I've never actually played Black and White 2. I have played Black and White 1. Thought they were really, really good games. So I'm really excited for Black and White 2. I played maybe the first 2 gyms of Black and White 2. And that was it. I didn't get any further. So I'm really excited for that one. Like I said, we do have another post going up on Instagram. That will be happening about 6 p.m. tonight. I normally put a post up on Instagram most days at 6 p.m. I haven't posted up there in a while, but like I said, we're going to get back on that today. I don't want to nickname the Scorbunny. That's another thing about this channel. I've seen lots of PokeTubers, people that play Pokemon on YouTube, whatever you want to call them. They like to nickname their Pokemon. I, however, don't. I just like to keep them because, like I said, I'm working my way through a shiny living dex. So I just want it with its standard name and obviously its shiny form. If I get a duplicate, then absolutely. I don't mind naming those. I have got a few duplicate Pokemon from playing Pokemon Legends Arceus and BDSP. So I've got a couple of duplicates on there, such as Shinx and things like that. So those ones I may potentially end up giving away because I don't need them all. I need 3 more eggs for that box. What does that put us on now? Does that put us on... Are we on 600? It's 575, 580, 585, 595. Yeah, we're on 600. Wow. On 600. That's crazy. Let's have a little check at the Ycom. There's nothing really on there. Like I say, I am trying to get a few G-Maxes today as well. So if there is any raids going on, I'll try and get some raids. I can't remember how many eggs I've got now. I think I need 1 more for that particular box. And then we can start a new box. So this is the 4th stream in a row that we've actually gone for shiny Scorbunny. It has taken forever. And this is officially my longest shiny hunt since doing my shiny hunts. So yeah, it's not the most entertaining. Like I said, in four streams, I was hoping to have it done by now, but there you go. Sometimes these things just happen. Here we go. 20p Pokemon revealed. How many are you planning on using for your squads? It's a bit up in the air at the moment. Just because there's so many more Pokemon to be revealed. My initial thoughts, I will be using obviously the starters, so there's 2 straight away. So Titan, I'm thinking of using. Grievard, I'm thinking of using. Again, I can't pronounce their names, but like the 2 night Pokemon, like so the Ghost Knight and then the Fire Knight, I'll probably be looking at those. So yeah, there's a good chunk of them, to be honest with you. Like I said, I really enjoy. I really enjoy using. Looking forward to using a lot of them. Why the name Dark Trainer Wheeze? Well, Dark Trainer Wheeze comes from my love for Dark type Pokemon. Can't see it now, but on my cup. So I've got Eevee. When it gets warm, it's got all of the evolutions on it. Umbreon being one of my favourite Pokemon. In fact, it was my favourite Pokemon up until Sword and Shield. Now, Sword and Shield come out with the DLC, and now my new favourite Pokemon is Galarian Moltres. That mainly because when I was younger, I used to love Beyblade. And the Black Dranza arc of Beyblade was just incredible. And I see Galarian Moltres and it just reminds me of Black Dranza. I've gotten too many eggs. But yeah, if someone was to say to me that I could only ever use one type of Pokemon ever, I'd have to go with Dark types. What about everyone else? What's everyone else's favourite type of Pokemon, or just favourite Pokemon in general? I'll be interested to see people's answers, because this is the thing, like even like Pokemon that people hate out there is someone that absolutely loves that Pokemon. So it's just nice to sort of see what everyone likes. Mantine or Jirachi. Okay, good choices. Is there any particular reason why? I think Jirachi is a really cool mythical Pokemon. I think it fits sort of like it really is like Generation 3's version of Mew and Celebi. So I think it fits the mythical type in very well. And then Mantine's just really cool. I like Mantine. It's got a lot of potential. And then plus Mantine, I like the way that it's got a Remoraid underneath it, which is pretty cool. Mantine was a toy I had. Jirachi can grant wishes. Yeah, that's a fair point. If you was to ever have a real life Pokemon, Jirachi would be the one to have. I mean, it's literally like a genie in a ball. So, dragon types, because Dragonite, because it's the original Dragon Gen 1, trying to beat Lance was so difficult. Yeah, that's a fair point. back in Generation 1, again, a lot of people found it quite difficult because it was the first game. 2, it just, I don't know why it was, but back in the day I used to think it was very difficult. When I take on Lance this time round on Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think I'll just be able to walk through him because, again, I know a lot more than what I do now. Back when I first challenged Lance, I used to only use power moves, whereas now I actually like to use things like Swords Dance and things like that because it actually does make a difference despite what I used to think. Found Lance hard to beat than Blue. Do you know what? I think I'd agree. I think I would agree. But I think because Blue's got so many different types, he was a lot easier to prepare for. Whereas Lance, he's just got like the base stat total of his Pokemon compared to the rest of things that you could have. I mean, yeah, you could have loaded your team up with Gyarados like Lance did and just have absolute powerhouses. But nobody wanted to do that. You had one and you just went with it. So my prediction of 600 was definitely wrong. Yeah, 600 was definitely incorrect. Let's just check the Wycom, see what's happening. There's not really much going on right now. If anyone comes across a really cool raid in your wild area, please let me know. I think it would be quite cool to do some raids with you guys if you're playing Pokemon. But yeah, I've got a few Pokemon that I'm aiming for today. Like I say, Scorbunny being one of them. I do want another G-Max Kingler. What else do I want a G-Max of? I've got my low amp form now of Toxtricity, but again, the more the merrier. I want to capture a few of them all today. Just because when I look at the stats at the end of it, if I can get one closer to perfect IVs, that would be more beneficial. Because when it comes to actually breeding for the shiny version, they're likely to have better stats. I'm playing Shield, but I'm doing what you're doing. Egg hatching / raids, not wild area. Yeah, it's fair enough. Like I said, there's a lot of... I just find this is the best way because, like I said, I can just constantly look for shinies, and then in the meantime, if something cool was to pop up on the Wycom, it'll just be cool to do. You have great stream potential. Maybe we'll do a collab one day. Don't have Switch Day. Thank you. So nice to hear. Like I said, I'm pretty new to streaming. I've not done it consistently. But yeah, I'm open to doing things. Like I say, I think it would be cool just to even what I've had an idea of is just sort of get a couple of people together and just chat about Pokemon, kind of maybe a Pokemon podcast type thing, where you just sort of sit down, you have a chat. Obviously, we've got new Pokemon stuff coming out. So yeah, something like that I think will be pretty cool. So yeah, there's plenty of things that I'd like to do one day. It's just about getting it up and going, and finding the time to do it. Really, like I said, most of my videos will be filmed on a Tuesday or a Wednesday because they're the days that I get off of work. So yeah, just got to go from there really. Like I say, I'm definitely going to be streaming every Wednesday at 1 o'clock for a couple of hours. And we'll just see where it goes from there really. Like I said, I've only done this as a sort of like a bit of fun. It's just because, really I love Pokemon. So if I can just jump on here, chat to people about Pokemon. I like to think my Pokemon knowledge is good. But again, sort of out of all my friends and stuff, I'm really the only one that's absolutely mad about Pokemon. So I hope we get a live shiny too. A live shiny, it would be fantastic because I've not got one in a really long time. Ever thought about going full-time? I have thought about going full-time, but one, I haven't got the audience for it. Two, I actually really enjoy what I do as a job. Maybe in a year or so, like I say, if you know things start going well, it's just that it's got to be a feasible thing. Like I say, what I do for a living, I thoroughly enjoy. So it's going to take, I would absolutely love to go full-time one day, but I just haven't got the funds to take that leap right now. Like I say, I'm renting my house, so I need a stable income. I don't get paid off of YouTube or anything like that. I have no brand endorsements, nothing like that. So, like I say, it's just not feasible. But like I said, if I ever get the opportunity, I would love to. But yeah, it's certainly something that has crossed my mind. But like I said, I've not started streaming with the intention of, becoming this big streamer or anything like that. I just do it because I like to play the games, and I like connecting with other people that also like playing the games. It's just cool to have a discussion with people really about sort of like what their favourite Pokemon is, what they hope for the new games, just all of that sort of stuff really. And I think it'll also be quite cool, like, if we ever do get a following, I think it'll just be, it's more of like, I want to build like sort of like a community of people that want to help each other out. Like, I've got the shiny charm on here, and I know some people struggle with getting a shiny charm, so if I've got spare Pokemon, I can trade to them and things like that. Like, I've got loads of Scorbunnies now. If someone ever needs a Scorbunny, then, it's just one of those. I've got plenty of them to go around. And I'm sure people will do the same. Like I say, when I eventually move on to something else, like I'm going to do Zigzagoon after this, I'll have loads of Zigzagoon. So if anyone's, obviously they're not hard to come by, but if anyone does need a Zigzagoon in the future, then obviously we've got plenty of them. I have also been looking at going into a Discord, but I don't really know how it works. Like, I know a lot of people are on Discord, and I do need to sit down and educate myself on it, but I haven't yet. I've just about got my head around Reddit. Not that I post anything on there, I just sort of like go into people's Reddit pages and have a little look. I think the memes that you find on Reddit are fantastic, some of them. So, like I say, something like that would be pretty cool. What are we on? We're on 15 now, aren't we? 6:15. We'll get there eventually. You're on a Gengar match raid. Gengar's on my list. I need to get a Gengar. I've got one. I just want another one. Mainly because the stats of mine aren't very good. Can I? See, there's no raids going on for me. That's one thing I think they need to fix. So the Wycom, I think you should be able to refresh it anytime. Yeah, I think you should just be able to refresh a Wycom at any point rather than having to wait for it to tell you to refresh it. I think I've counted this wrong. I have. We're on 620. 600, 5, 10, 15, yeah, 620. I've been neglecting the counter today. Yeah, co-op play would be awesome. I'm really looking forward to co-op play. I'm hoping, like I say, so with co-op play, what I will probably try and do is I will try to, every stream, I'm just going to put out a server code. Anyone that wants to join that server can. Because it's going to work, I believe, from what I've seen, it's going to work similar to the locked raids on this. So you can put sort of like a friend code on your multiplayer, and the people with the same friend code will jump into the same server. But yeah, we've only got a couple of days to wait really before we start our our Scarlet and Violet adventures, which I'm really looking forward to. I might have to stand up in a minute. No, I don't want to add it to my party. I keep doing that. Just keep on tapping buttons. I feel like we are going to get that shiny today. I just don't know when. I love Scorbunnies. I think they're awesome. Here goes the next one. Six, 2, 5. What was my previous longest hunt? Just have a little look. I've got them all on a list here on my phone in front of me. Just have a quick little look. My last one. So before this, my longest hunt was my G-Max Blastoise. Okay, and G-Max Blastoise has taken me 305 eggs. Well, we've almost doubled that. So, yeah, 305 versus 625. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. So from 605 to where we are now. Not even 605. What was it? 305 I said? Yeah, 305. So we've over doubled our longest hunt. Over double. We've done 90 eggs today. Right, I think I'm going to try and jump into a raid just to keep us occupied. Still nothing. Still no raids. Let's reset the filters. Max raid battles. Nothing. We got nothing. Nobody wants to raid with us. So we're approaching the 2-hour mark of our stream. We're probably going to go for another hour, maybe 2. So 3 or 4. Let's just jump into a Garboda raid. See what we got. What's strong against Garboda? Let's go with Traladon. No, I'm going to go with Copperjar. Let's go with Copperjar. So he can't hurt us with... Oh, really? Oh, well, we got kicked out of that one. Never mind. We're just going to get a shiny instead then. It's fine. Didn't want to do the raid anyway. God, I need to get a haircut. Just keep catching glimpses of myself in the corner there. We'll get a haircut before next stream, that's for sure. That's for sure. $626. So the Stitcher's egg. Okay. 6 to 8. No. Here we go. On to the next one. Nope. 6:30. Oh dear, the eggs have slowed down. Maybe just switch to Zigzagoon next and return to Scorbunny. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking it might be a case if we don't get it today, then I will be switching over to... What is that? Oh, I know what that is. It's an Exploudred. Yeah, I'm going to switch to Zigzagoon next stream if we don't get it this week. But I'm sure it's on its way. You think 700s for Scorbunny? I hope not. But you could well be right. I think we'll hit 700 this stream. Like I said, we're going to go for another hour or so. I think we could hit 700. What have we got? Okay. Nothing. Nothing on the old Wycom. Nothing on the old Wycom. I think what I'm going to do next week as well is I might do episode 2 of the Isle of Armor. Because then that will help us get everything out of the way for when we get Scarlet and Violet. So we do episode 2 of the Isle of Armor. And then we can go from there. So that's what I might do Tuesday. Come Pokemon Shiny hunting on Wednesday. Nope. Oh dear, it's struggling to search for signal. Is it back? Looks like it's back. Okay, it's back. It's back. It does that after it gets to about a 2-hour mark, though, to be fair. But I think I remember how to fix it. Yeah, it's searching for signal again. Let's try and fix it. The stream's going to go blank for a second. And then if we reload it, I'm hoping that it works. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think that'll work now. Okay, let's move all of these over. So we've got enough room for when we go to Zigzagoons. There we go. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is... She's not got another egg for me, good. I'm going to take my Pokemon out. Just take the reboot back. We'll leave the Ditto in. I just think there's 2 cool Pokemon. Alright, now let's put Reboot in here. I'll leave a Pokemon. Put my Obstagoon in. Okay. Okay, so we just switched it up to Zigzagoon now. So we're going to start getting Zigzagoon eggs instead. So I'm going to finish doing this box of Scorbunny eggs. So that will take us to 660. So after 660, I think that's a good place to stop and start a Zigzagoon hunt. I will jot down, however, however many I've taken so far. This is a search for Scorbunny, but I almost guarantee that it's going to end up with a Zigzagoon shiny as opposed to anything else. Here we go, next set of Scorbunnies. Next set of Scorbunnies. Number 648. 648. Only got 20 left to do after these ones. Look at the Wycombe again. Oh, we got a match raid battle. Can we get into it? Come on, please. Nope. No, 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 no. Is there anything else happening? No, that was the only one that was going on. And I still couldn't get into it. No, I don't want to swap it out. No, no, no. We're slowly getting there now. We're just going to get ourselves to 660 and then we'll call it down to Scorbunnies. And then we'll start on the Zigzagoons. If we can't get a Zigzagoon today, then at least we're not still going off to Scorbunny. Come on. She's still not got an egg for me. Maybe she knows something that we don't. Maybe she's waiting for one of these shiny eggs. Maybe that's what it is. Let's go and put 5. Here we go. No. Nope. $6.45 and people aren't liking it. The Scorbunny ain't liking it. I think your guess of 700 might come true. Head into the wild area. It's a good idea. It'll help you get your help you certainly get your G maxes. I could have done with the Appleton. It's not fair. I think I'll need to head to the wild area myself in a little while. I think what I'll do is I'll get these eggs done at 660, treat myself to a little trip to the wild area. Once the wild area trip's done, I'll come back and do Zigzagoons. I think once I start doing some raids, they come thick and fast, and you just have to actually be in one to be told about the next one. Here we go, here's the next set. The next set. think this is the last one of this set. I think it's the last one of this set. Nope, there was one more. There was one more. Alright, I'm going to have to stand up. Oh. Oh, this is not good. I think we need to come up a bit higher. There we go. You just have to move the camera slightly. There we go. Just have to stand up for a bit because it's hard work sitting down all day. Hard work. Okay. Do you know, this is the first time that I've actually stood up and played games. Feels quite weird, but at the same time, like, really nice. Yeah, it's very strange. It's a very strange feeling standing up and playing, like, at a desk. Right, I'm sorry, that's hacked. I don't know where you got yourself a Raikou raid from, but that is just not legit. Oh, actually, no, it is. That's a max raid den. Never mind, ignore me. It could well be legit. There is an orbital raid going on, but it's not a G-Max orbital. I'll join it, but yeah, I'll join it just. Okay, I won't. I was gonna say I'll join it just because there's something to do, but it looks like we won't do it. Okay, we've got 10 more eggs before we switch over to Zigzagoons. not for that one. Let's put that to 55. Just preemptively. We are going to get a shiny today. We're going to be positive about this. There will be a shiny at some point today. This has just been a hard hunt. It's been so difficult and long. It's just been a long old hunt. Bring this back down. Okay, right, we've got 5 more left to do. 5 more left. Will the shiny appear in these last 5? Will the last 5 house the shiny? There's only one way to find out. Right, after these last 5, I'm going to go for a toilet break, and then we'll go to the wild area very briefly, and then we'll come back and we'll do some, Zigzagoon raids, not raids, Zigzagoon eggs, just to break it up a little bit. We've seen loads and loads of Scorbunnies, so... It's one of the last ones I need this Scorbunny as well. So I need 1 Scorbunny. Oh no, I need 2 Scorbunnies because I need a Cinderace and a G-Max Cinderace. So do need them both. I have put the eggs in my party, haven't I? I have. Last two for the Scorbunny, and then we will go on a little break, and then we will come back and do some Zigzagoons. Boom, and there it is. That's 660 eggs. It is our longest hunt by a long way. Oh no, we had one more. I miscounted. One more. Will it come in the final egg? Will it come in the final? I don't feel like it will, but no. That's okay. Like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a quick break, and then we'll be right back. Just want to double check there's no more eggs. No, there's not. Okay, well, we'll go for a quick break and I'll be right back in just a moment. I'll see you very soon. And we are back. So, where were we? We was just finishing up our Scorbunny hunt. the Scorbunnies away. We'll start with the Zigzagoons. Oh! Don't think I missed anything on the old wild area. Not overly. So we'll just get back out. I've now also got myself another hot drink. It hasn't made all of the Pokemon come out because it's only full to like here. I've actually opted for a coffee this time round because it would have taken too long to make a tea. So we've gone for a latte instead. Let's see if we have any better luck with Zigzagoons. Let me just make a note of how many Scorbunnies we've done. Okay, on Zigzagoon. Right. There we go. That puts that back on. Let's reset the counter to 0. And remove Scorbunny and put Zigzagoon in. Cool. Let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. And I will center box. Center the box. What I will do for next stream is I'm going to put a little bit of text down the bottom, and then with that it will tell us what we're still actively hunting. So we're still after the Scorbunny. It's just that we put on hold for now, just to go for something else. Let's bring the desk back down. There we go. Now we'll bring this back down. Perfect. All sorted. So your egg hatches didn't go as planned. You've been absorbed in raid battles. Only positive you've added Frostmoth to Dex. Nice. Good on ya. Like I said, anything you add to the Dex is always a positive. Always a positive. Frostmoth's a good Pokemon as well. I like Frostmoth. Only downside to Frostmoth is how late in the game you get it. Here we go with our first eggs for Zigzagoon. First eggs. Still think it's a really cool Pokemon. I should really change the title of the video as well whilst I'm here, because we're no longer okay, we changed the title of the video because we're no longer just searching for Scorbunnies. Okay, here we go. Egg hatch number 3. No, I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. You're currently on 347 or 400. Not far to go then. Not far to go at all. I'm guessing you still have Zacian or Zamazenta, depending on what game you're playing, and Eternatus. It's just my guess anyway. Okay. You're close to the shiny charm. Are you in Searchester yet? Since resetting your stream, I think your music has gotten louder than your mic. I don't think the music has. I think it's just because I have been sitting a little bit further away from the mic. All the settings are the same still. So, not too sure what's going on there, but I will lower it just to be sure. Yeah, I know I was sitting a little bit further away from the mic, well, standing a little bit further away from the mic. But now that I'm sitting down again, it should hopefully be better. Ah, you haven't because of these shiny events. Okay, fair enough. Still need Zamazenta. Okay. That's the one that's holding you back. That was a shiny event as well, but that was for Sword. I've actually got a shiny Zamazenta, just not on this game, unfortunately. Because that would be quite cool to use alongside my Zacian. There we go. Oh, you have Zamazenta, so do you, well, you could put it on home and transfer it across. Or you could trade it. That also helps. Like if you have a shiny that you don't really need, just chuck it in a GTS and try to get a Zamazenta that way. I've got to say I do like Zigzagoons. I do think I prefer the old Zigzagoon though, the normal type. Now don't get me wrong, obviously it's a dark type so it's always going to be the best. But the normal one's colour scheme is pretty cool. It's just the stars around the eyes of this one that I'm not too fond of. It reminds me more of a badger than it does a... I don't actually know what it is. Zigzagoon's a raccoon, isn't it? I suppose actually, yeah. Could be. Yeah, I suppose this one does give off more of a raccoon vibe actually. I like it shiny as well. It reminds me of Aquafresh. Like the toothpaste. I keep miscounting. Keep miscounting. To be fair, I'm not too sure what these hidden abilities are. Don't necessarily know if I've got the best ability ones, but... What ones are these? Are these pickup or gluttony? Mixture. They're a mixture. I was a little bit worried that I got their abilities wrong then. No, that's a locked one. Actually, what I'm going to do is we are 2 hours and 44 minutes into the stream. Let's go and have a little bit of fun in the wild area, shall we? I don't think we'll be getting a shiny today, so let's just go and have a bit of fun in the wild area. We can still hatch eggs in the wild area, so we'll go and hatch some eggs and play in the wild area. See what we can come across in the wild area. Got nothing that way, so we'll start our adventure going around this way. Let's have a little look. See what we can find. Let's go to the Lake of Outrage. The one thing I don't like about this game, now I love this game, but one thing I don't like is the fact that you don't know if they're gonna they're gonna be, whether they're gonna be shiny or not. Because basically everything pops into the overworld and it's either a shiny or it's not, so you have to basically run into everything. And I just think that's a very difficult position to be in. What we got? A Clefable. I'm not going to do a Clefable right now. Oh, we got some egg hatchers. Okay, this is going to work out a little bit better, I think. This is going to work out a little bit better. I might actually even try to do the encounter method. Could be an idea. Yeah, could also do the encounter method as a good backup. Maybe I'll have a little look and see what we can. Actually, I could do the encounter method for a Zigzagoon. Actually, we'll whiz around the wild area first, hatching the eggs that we've got, and then we'll go to the encounter method. I believe this is the last egg now of this lot. I believe. Could be wrong. I have miscounted a lot today. Yeah, so I've actually encountered method Rookedy before, and it's not as bad as what I thought it would be. Don't get me wrong, it still took a long time. And I'd done it with full odds. But it wasn't as bad as what I was thinking it would be, to be honest. It took a couple of hours. But as you can see, we've been live now for about 3 hours and haven't got a shiny. So for the same 3 hours, you could probably get quite lucky with the encounter method. So let's just rush around and go find another raid den. Oh, Gyarados. Nice. Oh. Let's see what else we got. Nothing that I really want to have a little look at there. An Eldegoss. An Eldegoss? Yeah, you know what? We'll do an Eldegoss. We'll do an Eldegoss. And I'll take on Eldegoss with Charizard. Could be shiny. That's why I've decided to do an Eldegoss. If it was something like so before, obviously we had it was a Clefable. I don't really fancy doing a Clefable. But whereas at least Eldegoss is from this generation, so we'll do an Eldegoss. It might have good stats as well, so it's always worth doing. Terra raids are going to be cool. Like I said, I love the idea of Terras. If it wasn't for the crown, but other than that, I love the idea of Terras. Absolutely love them. Oh, we got some people that want an Eldegoss. I'm ready to battle. No, I wouldn't like to start. Could be doing an Eldegoss raid. Yeah, that's true. That's what makes me think that it's one of them that's going to be like. Is Wheeze my actual name? No, it's not my name. So Wheeze is a nickname. It comes from the animal weasel. And it's just a nickname that my family gave me because I was small and scrawny. So that's where it come from, and it's just stuck my whole life. I'm now 25 years old, and to this day I still get called it, so it's just one of those. But no, my real name is Grant. But like I say, it's just a name that's stuck with me for so long, so it felt fitting to use it for the channel name. Okay, let's just start this raid. What's my thought of Weavile? My thoughts on Weavile is it's a fantastic Pokemon. Absolutely love it. It's quick, it hits hard, and it's a dark type. Absolutely love it. The design could probably have been a bit better. But other than that, I love a Weavile. Actually, I was debating whether having Weavile or Sneasel as our channel mascot. At the moment in the picture, I believe it's an Umbreon. But Weavile is certainly up there for a channel mascot. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about Weavile. I actually used Weavile in our Brilliant Diamond playthrough, and I was very impressed with it. Very impressed with it. Only problem is that when it does get hit, it gets hit hard. But on the opposite side, it also does hit hard, so it's not too bad. I feel like if I unleash harsh sunlight, this thing's going to end up hitting somebody with a solar beam, which is not the greatest. Zoroark or Hisuian Zoroark? You put me in a box on that one, because love Zoroark. It's a dark type. Zoroark again, it can I say it transforms. It doesn't transform, but it parades around as somebody else, as a different type, a different Pokemon. Sorry. Hisuian Zoroark, however, is one of those. Sorry. Yeah, Hisuian version. Absolutely love, because its typing of Ghost and Normal is just unreal. Like, Ghost and Normal, there's only one super effective thing against it, and that is Dark. So, for that reason, Hisuian Zoroark has probably got it. But the design... Yeah, the design-wise, I prefer... Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I love them both equally. Love them both equally. I was going to say design-wise I prefer the regular form, but I can't even say that because both of them are incredible. For Zoroark I prefer the regular form, I will say, but Zoroark, it's yeah, it's too hard to call. This Eldegoss is actually better than what I was giving it credit for. My Charizard has not been doing too well. Not been doing too well at all. Wow. That is getting quick. It's getting very quick. Okay. Hit with a heat wave. See if we can start doing more damage this way. No, we can't. We literally can't hit this thing at all. Blaziken's getting so fast. A luxury ball. It's a good animation on this game. I have to switch over with hitting it to physical attacks because other attacks just aren't doing it. Oh, nice! Comes out the gate swinging. Finish it off with an air slash. Nicely done. I'm going to catch this Eldegoss. I think it will be a good addition to the Pokemon bank. But well, I've got no Pokeballs, so it's going to have to be a Great Ball. going to have to be a Great Ball. It's probably better than a Great Ball anyway. Five-star raids might be good stats. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it would be good stats for Pokemon Home. So when it comes to getting the shiny version of it, it will be... oh, I didn't think of the friend ball. That would have been cool for it, actually. And then when it pops out, it had like little red circle. Yeah, friend ball would have been cool. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sure we'll get more opportunities soon. Don't really need a Hattern. Oh, we've got some egg catchers. Nice. Nice. A shiny Zigzagoon would be good. Would be very good. With a bit of luck. I think it's too early into the Zigzagoon hunt though for a shiny Zigzagoon. I think we're a little too early in. But I say that and I got a Larvitar and 3 eggs. So, was it... no, it wasn't Larvitar. Favourite Dark-type Galamon. Excluding Moltres. Oh, it's Grimmsnarl. It's got to be Grimmsnarl. Actually, I feel like I've answered that too quickly. Let me think about this. Well, technically, it's not even Grimmsnarl. I prefer Morgrem. Morgrem's better, in my opinion. But yeah, I'd probably say Grimmsnarl. Only because it's the final form. If not Grimmsnarl, then Morgrem, definitely. I'm trying to think if there's... Urshifu's up there as well, actually. The Dark-type Urshifu. Obstagoon or Grimmsnarl? I'd say Grimmsnarl, but I do like Obstagoon as well. Obstagoon can be cool. It's just that in my playthrough, Obstagoon let me down more than Grimmsnarl did. And that's nothing against either Pokemon. I think both of them are great. But it always seemed like and it could just come down to stats. The stats of my Obstagoon isn't very good. Whereas my Grimmsnarl are a lot better. But yeah, if it had to be anything, it would be this. I just love the design of Morgrem. But yeah, I would say out of the two, Grimmsnarl, definitely. And it can G-Max. G-Max Grimmsnarl is incredible. It's got a fantastic shiny. It's just got more going for it. Pangoro is another great dark type. But yeah, I just think with Grimmsnarl, it's just got more going for it. It doesn't look like there's any more beams of light anyway. Just go up here to be sure, but no, there's no more beams of light. And we'll hatch another egg then. Don't want to give us any more beams, we just hatch more eggs. That's fine. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to hatch the remainder of this box. So we're going to go to 30 Obstagoon. And then we'll end the stream there. So hopefully we can get it in 30. If we can't, then there will always be next week. Come on, we want the Aquafresh Pokemon. To be fair, it's only dawned on me, right? So, in its normal form, it looks like a dark type, which it is. In its shiny form, it actually looks more like a fairy type, which I think is quite cool, because dark and fairy are kind of like the opposites. So for that reason, I quite like it. Oh, I've miscounted again. We're actually on 25, not 20. Right, well, we'll do these last 5 eggs, and then we will call it a stream there. And then for next time, I'll fill up these boxes, and then we'll do an official stream dedicated just to Zigzagoon. So we'll just run around the wild area and hatch these last couple. Actually, while I'm here, I just want to double check in case we do switch over to, just in case we do switch over to the encounter method. Just want to see. This is A to Z. I don't want A to Z. By number, thank you. Just want to see how many encounters we're actually on. Where are we? Number battled only 13. Wow, we've got a long way to go to get to 500. Long way to go. So maybe we will do some encounters as well. Being on 13. Just not very good, is it? Right, last couple of eggs. And then we'll call the stream. Again, no shiny today. I don't know what's been going on with these streams. This is stream number 4 in a row with no shiny. It's not good. It's really not good. Makes 27. Not 27. Let's try number 28. I think you should complete a shiny line, then the ones you want to evolve, use them. Yes, you're right, yeah. I should. And that's probably what I will do in the future. I just want to find something shiny to do it with. Actually, I've got a shiny Grookey that I need to get up to a Rillaboom, so I might do it with that. So that might be the plan. because then that way we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, but the only problem with that I could incur is I could get a shiny off stream and no one will know about it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, it didn't happen in the 30 eggs. So again, I'll make a note of how many we've hunted. Next stream we'll probably hunt for some more Zigzagoon. Instagram and Twitter would be a good way to update it, actually. That's not a bad shout. I will probably do that. So, much like the suggestion that we've just had, I'm probably going to work on our Zigzagoon count. So at the minute we've only got 13. I need to get to 500. So I'll be working on that off stream. If we do get the shiny form, then go to Instagram or Twitter to see that. Links are in the description below. Also on our Instagram, we're going to have another post go up today at 6 p.m. UK time, and that will be the next part of our adventure over there. So if you do enjoy that kind of content, give that a follow on Instagram. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week.